Welcome back to the Running Report, where we give you running news produced for and by the culture. I'm your host, Joshua Potts, and I'm with the brother with the same mother, Aaron Potts, Super Hot Potts, the co-host of the Two Black Runners podcast. And we're out here, and we're just going to give you our top 3 takeaways from what went down at NCAA Championships weekend these past 3-4 days. Because last week was crazy, Aaron. We saw some of the craziest racing from NCAAs in history, from cross country and indoors. Honestly, this was a nice little combo to have all the way from Friday to Monday, just constantly racing from indoor to cross country. It was pretty cool, to be honest, bro.
Yeah, if you were a track fan, or just a running fan, you were definitely in heaven these past couple of days, because a lot of records were broken, and the cross country meet turned out great too, and it was competitive on both ends. So very entertaining. I'm definitely hyped to go through this top 3.
Let's go over this top 3 of the men's edition. We'll have the women's edition as well in another video if you want to check that out. But wait, before we get into this though, make sure you guys subscribe to the Runner Report, follow us on Instagram, and check out the Two Black Runners podcast. We got people like Michael Johnson, Otto Bolden, Allison Teare. It's a fun time. But let's get into this top 3, because our third biggest takeaway from these past couple of days from NCAAs, all the championships, has to be that these college athletes, they like the double dip. They like the double dip, and don't tell them they got too much dip on their chip, because JuVaugh Harrison, he'll come out here and he'll win the high jump and the long jump. He went out there, won both of those events on NCAAs on Friday, and in the long jump, he jumped the number 8 time in world history. Bro. This dude went out there and killed it for LSU. Then Matthew Boling as well. You know the kid, bro. You know the dude. He's a beast, but he got 7th in the long jump and also won the 200 meters, number 6 all time in the event with a 20.19. The dude's fast, but you knew that. And also Wesley Kipp too from Iowa State jogged, basically. That's what he said. He said he jogged the 5K on Friday night at the indoor national championships. Then Monday came out there, got 3rd place in cross country for Iowa, bruh. These dudes love the double dip.
Still fresh too.
And they good at it, bro. They love the double dip, bruh.
Yeah, and I love everything you just said about those three guys. We got JuVaugh Harrison. This guy literally was clearing 7.6 and looked up and said, "I am him." He said, "I am him." And then we had the debut of White Lightning, aka the White Hope, Matthew Boylan, and he didn't disappoint. He went out there and got a dub, and he ran some all-time time, 2019 indoor. That's crazy. So he living up to the hype. And I can't forget about my boy Wesley Kipp too, who came out there with the freshest cut and did his thing as he always did. He's been dominating the cross country scene this whole year. Took 3rd, but that was after he went and just dominated that 5K field indoor. So what it's telling me about all these dudes is they really team players, man. They killing it, they doing their thing, they big names, but shout out to all these college athletes that double back this year. We were seeing everyone break records, but while they're doing this thing, some of them are flying out to do cross country. Some of them are doing high jump and long jump. It's crazy. And when you look at it too, LSU, Georgia, that's going to be Matthew Boylan and JuVaugh Harris, they got 2nd and 3rd. And we're going to go into that Oregon trio that did their thing and sacrificed for the team too as well. So it's just crazy to see all these college kids really putting it all on the line.
Honestly, Aaron, that Oregon team that you're talking about, it wasn't really a sacrifice. That's just what they do, bruh. The one person that we didn't talk about who was a major double dipper at the indoor national championships has to be Cole Hocker. But that really just goes into our second biggest takeaway, that Oregon was running with pros, bruh. And yes, I'm talking about Charlie Hunter, Cooper Teare, and Cole Hocker. I'm sorry, these dudes are pros. We saw them earlier in the month of February. They went out there and they were at both 350 and a 353. They were dominating, but they did not disappoint in the NCAA Indoor Championships. 48 points between the 3 of them out of Oregon 79. Just them 3 alone, they would have finished 3rd place. Just them 3 alone. This Oregon trio is next level. They look like pros in the DMR. Cole Hocker just looked unbeatable, unbelievable in his mile and his 3K. And then Cooper Teare, he was really just doing his thing. He was chilling, getting the dubs for the DMR. They were crazy. Oregon's pros, bro. They're pros.
Yeah, and they got another guy that just runs 356 that they basically have just sitting on that seems like he's sitting on the bench, but He's running 356. He ain't no joke. Oregon really did their thing. Like, track and field is their thing. We didn't see them at the cross country meet, but this is where they dominate. And Cooper Teare and Cole Hocker, if you're in the U.S. and you're a distance, you're in the 5K, you're in the 15, you got to put some respect on their name. Now, there's been a lot of stuff going on in Instagram comments, and people are like, oh, like, you can't really play, like, Central is Olympic medalist, but we cannot sleep on these people, bruh. Josh Kerr ran 335 at the track meet. Cole Hocker, he runs a 350, and we just saw what he did in this double, bruh. He on that level. He on that level. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do when it comes time to the big stage. But it's ironic that we got Oregon dominating on the track and field side, and NAU, who chose to just do cross country, we know what they did today.
Oh, you're getting a little too far ahead of yourself, though, because I got to bring up Michael Williams as well, because like we're saying, this Oregon trio, they put the team on their back. Like, let me tell you, they definitely put the team on their back, but like the Oregon sprinters, they held it up too. Like, they worked. Michael Williams, 6'4'9" overall, that's his PB. Like, dude's number 3 in the world. Like, let's forget they got sprinters too. I just want you guys to remember that. Michael Williams, I see you. But Aaron, like you were saying, NAU, I've been seeing them for the past 5 years, bro. They just won their 4th championship in the past 5 years, the past 5 NCAA cross-country championships, and this time they only did it with 60 points. They went 4, 5, 6, and 8 in the NCAA cross-country championships, absolutely just dominating. And like, bro, the women's team was there too. Teare McNeil finished like in the top 10, and they got 7th place as a team. Like, Mike Smith is getting these runners right, bro.
He really is, man. He's like Frankenstein up there. He's just creating monsters. It's every year he's bringing in somebody that you really didn't hear of, and they just going off. This year was Blaise Fierro. He said, look out for him, and he finished up there with Abdi Hamid Nur. I believe he took around 7th or 8th, and it was just crazy to see them in the race. Like, they have four people just all hanging together, running as a team, and they got Nico Young, bro, the freshman, finishing in the top 5.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy. It's crazy how young their team is right now, but they're still so dominant, and they look so experienced whenever they're out there.
Yeah, get used to those 3 letters, because we're going to be seeing them for a long, long time. And let's not forget, Hobbs Kessler is supposed to be a Lumberjack next year too. So like, they're literally just going to be reloading, getting better and better and better. And this dynasty is going to keep on continuing it, and it's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be fun to watch. But thank you all for watching. Go ahead, watch the women's video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the Runner Report. Follow us on Instagram. Listen to the Two Black Runners podcast. And we out of here.